Hello. And welcome back to your girl channel. And if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Kai. And if it's not your first time, what's up, homegirl or homeboy? But we're back, and the last time y'all saw me, it was a lot of tears, right? We just hope that that's, like, you know, not the case this year, and y'all don't see any more tears unless they're happy tears, right? But I've come with an infamous update. So y'all know how I was literally like boo crying about this ROTC thing? Literally, y'all, I kid you not, an hour after I recorded that video, I texted my instructor because I was like, I want to get, like, you know, a little bit more information. Like, I want to know, like, are y'all being graceful? Y'all giving grace, or am I gonna have to go back to North Dakota? And I'm like, please don't let me have to go back to North Dakota. And my contract was already finished, so I'm like, am I gonna have to do more time in North Dakota? Like, how is this gonna work, right? I kid you not, I texted my instructor and he was like, they are giving grace to people who aren't qualified. You just have to be qualified before the summer, before you go to field training. When I tell you, when I got that message, I literally wept. If y'all thought I was crying hard before that video and during that video, like, I don't know the last time I literally wept. Like, y'all, when I say wept, like, it was like one of those cries when you get a whooping and you can't get to cry out. It was one of those cries. And I was like, God, like, you literally heard me, like, for weeks. Because I was like, I don't know how this gonna work. I don't know how this gonna work. I don't know how this gonna work. And he worked it out. And I was like, see, I don't know why I worry. Because, like, every time, y'all, I worry, every time I cry, he's just like, if I have to show myself, show who I am one more time, I'm gonna knock your head between the washer and dryer. And I'm like, you right. You right. Let me just sit here and shut up. But that's that. A crazy update. My 2025 started off absolutely insane, y'all. I kid you not. Literally, the like New Year's Eve and New Year started off crazy. So what's the date? The day is January 13th. On New Year's Eve, my sister convinced me to go roller skating, right? I'm like, hey, cool. Like, I haven't been roller skating since I was like 10, 11. I'm about to be 24. So obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, like, I haven't skated in over a decade. So I'm like, fine, I'm gonna go. And then we were like trying to figure out like what we were gonna do after, because I was ready to come back home and get in my bed because I was like, I'm sleepy, right? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go out. It's New Year's. I don't go out. I don't like to go out, and I don't like to be in crowds and stuff. But anyways, the place we were supposed to go to, God really kept us for real, because the place that we were supposed to go to, they were shooting there, and I think a person died. And I was like, I'm glad that we didn't go, because I'm like, we could have possibly been caught in a crossfire. A bullet ain't got nobody's name on it. So I was like, glad we didn't go there. We went to another place, and it was cool. I was just like, not really. Like, clubs and stuff just aren't my scene. I'm like, I don't like it. And then I get home, y'all. I remember the exact time I got home. It was 12:37, or was it 12:57? Okay, obviously I don't remember the time that I got home. I just know it was a 7 at the end of one of them times. I really think it was like 12:57 for real. So I'm like, okay. My sister, she left her AirPod, her debit card, and her ID because I had on cargo pants. So she left her stuff in my pockets because, like, she didn't have her purse and she had forgot her AirPod thing or whatever. She was just like, "Can you hold this?" I was like, "Yeah, cool, whatever." So then we I left my door unlocked. First mistake. When I got back home, I left my door unlocked. But she was literally right behind me, y'all. Like literally right behind me. I hadn't even been home 15-20 minutes. Tell me why. My sister called me, or she texted me. She was like, where's your car? I'm like, what do you mean, where's my car? Like, it's where I normally park it, because it's this, we have free parking, but it's this one parking spot that I always park in. It's like this, it's like my favorite parking spot. I park there every freaking time because it's always open. So I'm like, okay, what do you mean, where's my car? It's like where I normally park it. And she was like, your car isn't here. I said, excuse me? So I grabbed my keys and I'm like going down the stairs, like clicking the thing, because I'm like, okay, maybe she just like, I don't know, like maybe she genuinely just don't see my car, even though it's parked in the same spot every freaking day. I'm not hearing it. I'm like, Ani, where are you? Because I call my car Onyx. I'm like, Ani Bear, where are you? Homegirl was gone, y'all. Somebody literally like hijacked, like not hijacked, hot wired my car and stole my freaking car on New Year's. I was sick. But mind you, keep in mind, my sister left her AirPod in my car, right? Keep that in mind. I just feel like the Guilford County Police Department needs to pay me because we solved the crime before y'all even got here. Like, so we were pissed, right? So I called the cops, because at first I called the cops and I was like, somebody stole my car. And then like went through that whole process. Then I started calling tow companies, because I'm like, for one, y'all had no reason to tow my car, but I'm like, it's not up for repossession. Like, I wasn't parked illegally. Like, where the heck is my car? I called like 3 or 4 tow companies. They was like, yeah, we don't have a Kia Forte. I'm like, okay, where the freak is my car? Them Kia boys got me. They surely as heck did. So how we found my car, like, like I said, her AirPod was in the car. So we were waiting because it wouldn't update, and we were driving around the parking lot like looking for my car, and I was clicking the button. I was like, where is Onyx? Like, where is my car? So we found it, y'all. Like, literally where my apartment complex is this event center. It's like this building where people throw events and stuff like that. It finally like updated like 30-45 minutes later, and we like my mom taught us like how we were raised, like when one go, the rest of us go. So my sister was like, oh, it updated. Before I could even like think to grab my keys and my shoes, my sister was already unlocking my door and was like halfway down the steps. And I'm like, wait, like, it's my car, like, give me a second, like, pause, like, let's reel this back in. So I'm running outside, y'all. That's probably why I was sick, because I was outside with leggings and a big t-shirt and Crocs, no socks. That's why I was sick. Because I was like, oh baby, if we catch you in my car, we getting your back dirty. Because I'm like, you stole my car on New Year's? And I called the cops, and she was like she was like, oh, I just want you to stay where you are because we don't know if they're armed. And I was like, okay, we already in the car at this point, because I'm like, girl, y'all taking forever. They were responding to the shooting that I told y'all about. Like, everything is just connected. So they were responding to that. I'm like, y'all had every police officer at that one shooting, and y'all can't get nobody to come in case we in danger? Somebody stole my car and we found it. So I'm like, Guilford County, pay us our coins, because we really solved the mystery before y'all even got there. Y'all, it took like an hour and a half before they even came to us. So we found my car. It was parked, it was backed in, and I was like, you backed my car in? Like, if you just let it sit there, I don't know if they were waiting for someone to come and pick it up, or if they just parked it there, but it's the fact that you backed it in. I was like, huh? Like, I was sick. So anyways, like, we get to my car and it was nobody in there, luckily, because I was like, Lord, if I'm coming to see you because somebody done shot me, I'm just on the way. Like, you know, I'm about to be on the way. So like, I wasn't like scared. I wasn't none of that, because I was like, you I paid for this car. If you want to take it, take the payments with it. Like like I worked hard for my car. I work hard to keep my car, and the fact that you stole it is behooving me. Like, it's blowing my mind for real. So I was like, okay. And then I called her back. I was like, I'm really like not wrapped tight at all, because she was like on the phone and she's like, I want you to stay where you are because we don't know if they're armed. And I'm like, okay girl, like whatever. By the time she like even finished that, like it was like a few minutes later, I was like, oh, we found my car. And I know she was like, didn't I just say like stay home? And I'm like, we don't have time to stay home. I need my car. Like, I have work and I hadn't even started school, but I'm like, bro, I just need my car. And people out here stealing people's hard-earned money, like, ugh, piss me mad. Like, why would you steal my car? So I was like, I found my car. And she was like, oh, okay, like we're gonna get an officer out to the address that you sent us. I'm like, okay. And then we had CSI come out, everything, like they were looking for fingerprints. Y'all, God was really on my side for real, because my wallet, I keep my wallet in my car. I keep it, I'm not gonna say where I keep it. Well, nobody knows my license plate or anything. If you try to steal anything, I'm safe. Anyways, I like keep it in like the, what is this, the middle console thing. I keep it in there, and I had my wallet in there. Like, my whole life was in my wallet. And then they stole, like, I have Apple CarPlay, so I have to like plug my phone in and stuff like that. They stole my freaking $13 charger. I had literally just got that not too long ago. My sister bought it for me out the store. Like, literally, y'all, I only had that charger like 2-3 weeks. And then, like, you know that big pack of gum, the 5 gum, the blue one, they stole my whole pack of gum. I said, and then they stole like $10-15 because I had cash in my car. I'm so glad that I had started spending the money my daddy gave me for Christmas, because it was a $100 bill. If they would have stolen my $100 bills, I would have been pissed. I was already pissed, rightfully so, because you stole my freaking car. But yeah, that was my New Year's. But since the year has progressed and we're halfway through the first month, I've been chilling for real. Like, I've really been at peace, and I pray that it stays that way, you know, for the remainder of the year. I started class today. Oh, and another freaking thing. I checked my schedule. Someone like, check your schedule, right? So I looked at my class schedule. Tell me why the lab that I had scheduled for today in the morning, they dropped it and didn't let nobody know. Like, they didn't email me or anything. And I was like, where the freak is my lab at? Like, I need that. Like, it's a co-requisite of my biology lectures. I'm like, where the freak is my, like, where's my lab at? And I emailed my advisor, and she's like, yeah, like, that's weird, because you're like, I've had other students like email me about the same thing. I said, so they doing it to multiple people and not letting nobody know? Did they drop in a class because it's not a lot of people enrolled? I said, ooh, y'all about to piss me mad. But yeah, I had to register for another one, and it completely changes like my schedule, especially like with me working and stuff like that. Like, I'm just like, y'all about to, I'm like, honestly, I just can't wait to be done with school. And I literally just started. Jesus. But yeah, 2025 has had quite a few events. It's some good things and stuff that has also happened and stuff like that, and I just want to go into this year with expectancy and, like, you know, just like on fire. There's been like a fire lit for God, and it's just like you know, like when something just goes up in flames, like that's literally how it feels right now. Like, it just feels like something new, and like, you know, God always says he's gonna do something new, but it's like just to physically feel like something is gonna, like, you know, new is gonna happen. It's just like, oh, I'm excited, you know. A lot of crazy things are happening, and I'm just being prayerful. I'm being intentional, excuse me. But I was saying that I wanted to do a lot more with my YouTube this year, and hopefully get more subscribers, and, like, you know, put out different content. I'm telling you guys right here, right now, January 13th, I am traveling this year, so that's gonna be a part of my content and stuff. Because I'm not gonna say, because I have like a lot of things that I have planned, but nothing is like fully set in stone. So I'm gonna do those, and then I'll update y'all with everything else. But yeah, 2025 has been a little eventful. No tears have been shed this year, has it? It probably has at church, but like no sad tears have been shed, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let it be my portion, because I cried so much last year. Like, y'all thought what y'all saw was bad, baby. That was like an everyday thing for months at the beginning of that year. I'm not even kidding. Like, I cried so much last year. Like, child, I wasn't, like, for like the start of the semester of last year, I was just like so stressed out, because like when you go, like when you separate from the military, it's this thing called TAPS, and it's a transition assistance program. So it just like helps you transition from military life to civilian life. And they were like, oh, like we have resources for mental health, and like, you know, like it's a big transition, like you're gonna feel things and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm cool, like I'm fine, I'll be back close to home, something that I've really been wanting to do, and like, you know, just like something new, something funky, something fresh. Cha, baby, it took a mental toll on me, and I did not eat as much as I wanted to or like to for months, y'all. Like, I was, when I started this semester, I was 181, right? I was 181. By the time October rolled around, so 2 months, I was 160. I literally lost 20 pounds in 2 months. Yeah, but the weight is dropping, but it's healthy this time. Like, I eat normally for Kaya. Yeah, I've eaten twice today. Well, the cereal count, it's gonna count today, but if you count the cereal, I've eaten twice today, and I'm supposed to cook, but I didn't take anything out to cook. But yeah, thanks for listening to my yap session. I just wanted to update y'all, especially with the whole ROTC thing, and I told y'all I might not have even been in the program this year. Yeah, I serve a big man upstairs. But that is just, you know, a little update. Oh, and like, because of like people breaking into people's cars, like it's a heavy thing in North Carolina. I don't know, it's probably everywhere. Them kid boys be wilding, but they said that a whole bunch of, like, they've been breaking into a whole bunch of apartment complexes. I'm moving out of my apartment next month. Like, the beginning of next month, I will no longer be in this apartment. So I didn't even give y'all an apartment tour or anything, because I just felt like I wasn't gonna be here the entire time. So yeah, new things are coming. But yeah, I'll update y'all on that whenever everything after is finalized and I'm in a new place and all that good jazz. So yeah, but yeah. Thanks for listening to Kai's TED Talk. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your mama, daddy, cat friend, uncle, dog, hog, moth to come and support your girl. And yeah. One traveling thing that I want to, like, thing that I am going to do for my 24th birthday, I am going to the Virgin Islands. I don't care who go, who don't go. If you want to go and I like you, I want you. I gotta have you, right? If you want to go and I like you and I can see myself traveling with you, text me, because I'm about to be off of social medias. I was supposed to actually be off today, but yeah. So you gotta text me. If you don't have my number, then 9 times out of 10 you probably won't be going. I'm kidding, I'm really not. But you know, God is good. God is amazing. Thanks for listening to Kai's TED Talk, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.